These are the craziest, most expensive cars F1 drivers own. Like this F1 legend, who after winning everything in life, drives a Lada. The former F1 champ drives this Soviet classic regularly. Years ago, he got it practically for free from his friend, but now for Kimi, it's absolutely priceless. But speaking about a car being priceless, when some F1 drivers were asked what car they drive,
I have a Ferrari.
I have a Porsche Panamera.
One Ferrari and one F40. 280 SL, Mercedes.
I have a Golf.
This $30,000 Volkswagen Golf is Carlos Sainz's car. Carlos Sainz, a former Ferrari driver. Maybe he needs to drive something even slower to match his current team's pace. Anywho, later you'll see the most expensive $70 million car. But now you have to check this out, cause guys, this car has 6 wheels. This is Jody Scheckter's Tyrrell P34, one of the most iconic F1 cars ever made, designed with 4 wheels at the front for better grip. This $500,000 Tyrrell P34 has won an F1 race as well, the Swedish Grand Prix. But it was abandoned after Goodyear refused to develop smaller tires for the cars, and of course, for a few other reasons.
The thing that it broke quite a lot.
But now, with an even more expensive car, guess who's back? Of course, Kimi Räikkönen doesn't only own a Lada, he's a former Ferrari driver for f***'s sake. So, he has to own a Ferrari, and man, what a Ferrari it is. The Iceman has a Ferrari Enzo stacked in his garage too, named after Ferrari's founder. This mean machine is one of a kind, with only 400 ever made. And don't even get me started about that V12 monster under the hood. The legendary Enzo hits 0 to 100 km/h in 3.2 seconds, topping at 350. And while it was originally priced at $659,000 when Kimi bought it, the Ferrari Enzo has shot up in value, ranging anywhere from $3 to $5 million today.
Damn good deal.
But you know who has an even more expensive Ferrari? This Ferrari driver, Charles Leclerc. They say Ferrari doesn't give preferential treatment to any one driver. Safe to say, this guy has made it. The adopted son of Ferrari has already taken some views in his life, both on and off track, especially off track. He has every Ferrari you can think of. Ferrari 812 Competizione Aperta, Ferrari 488 Pista Spider, Ferrari Puro Sangue. But the most prized Ferrari he owns, the Ferrari Daytona. Worth $2.2 million, Leclerc's custom Daytona SP3 is the definition of speed and luxury, and fully tailored for him too. Red and white stripes running down the center, the famous number 16 on each door, his signature between 2 carbon fiber seats, and of course the heart-pounding, naturally aspirated V12 engine. This beast hits 0 to 100 in just 2.85 seconds.
Nice.
But you know what's even better than nice? The best. And no, I'm not talking about Lando Norris's F1 career, duh, but his absolutely sick car collection. This guy has some good taste in cars. A McLaren 765 LT Spider, McLaren Senna, OG Ferrari F40, Porsche Carrera GT, Lando has it all. He was even seen driving a chrome Shelby Cobra. But guys, out of all those cars, the best car he owns, the Lamborghini Miura. Launched back in 1966, it's often called the first ever true supercar. For a cool $5 million, this made it one of the most expensive Lambos ever. Not gonna lie, that's some good taste. If only he could show that good taste on the track too. But guys, let's go to an even more expensive car, which is owned by none other than Bernie Ecclestone.
What?
Now sure, he's not a racing driver, he was the owner of F1 instead, but still, Bernie did attempt to qualify for one race. In 1958, he entered the Monaco Grand Prix driving a Connaught B-Type, but failed to qualify. So yeah, Bernie might not be a racer, but his car collection rivals any F1 legend out there. I mean, it's just insane. And out of all those, my personal favorite, Michael Schumacher's championship-winning car, Ferrari F2002.
Michael Schumacher's done it today, and he wins his 61st Grand Prix.
I mean, that's like owning a piece of history.
The Ferraris here excite me so much, you know, going through all the histories of these cars.
Last time this car was in an auction, it was sold for $6.6 million. $6.6 million! Worth every single penny though. Imagine what its value must be today. Bernie has collected many classic cars over the years, most of them being extremely rare, which is why he also owns the next more expensive car, Brabham BT46P fan car. Trust me, this one is pure controversy. It's the infamous fan car. The machine's so innovative, it actually got banned from F1.
Time we've got to try and get it banned.
If you ask me, it was probably because it was virtually unbeatable. The fan was used to create huge downforce, which was just too radical for F1 rules.
Could going at 180 miles an hour, which means you could get a 2G standing start and you could go around hairpin bends just as quick as you could around 150 mile an hour bend, so it had a massive advantage.
And while it only raced once in the 1978 Swedish Grand Prix, Bernie bought and kept the car. And since then, it's skyrocketed in value to a mind-blowing $15 million. But look, now that we've reached the top 3 most expensive cars, buckle up. Things are gonna get much more insane, like the car Lewis Hamilton has. Hamilton's garage is as impressive as his F1 championships. He's got everything. Shelby Cobra, LaFerrari, Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Coupe Black Series. He even used to own a Pagani Zonda 760, custom made, named after himself.
We decided to switch it up. It's a Zonda.
But out of all of those, the standout, his $20 million McLaren F1. With a top speed of 240 miles per hour and only 106 ever made, it's one of the rarest cars ever made. Oh, and did you know it has a central seating position? It's like sitting in the cockpit of a jet. He even wanted to get another one of these. But this time, a specific one, McLaren F1 LM. The deal was, if he could win both drivers and constructors championships for McLaren in 2008, the then McLaren boss would give the car to Lewis. But as you might know, that didn't happen. He only won the drivers, not the constructors championship. So that car is still at McLaren's technology center. At the time of its release in the 90s, it was the fastest production car in the world. So there's no denying this is a collector's dream. But now, at number 2, here's the car worth $50 million, owned by the one, the only, Lance Stroll?
What? What the f?
Yep, Lance Stroll owns the Ferrari 330 P4, the car worth $50 million, rocking a top speed of 199 miles per hour. It was actually made as a response to Ford's GT40 domination at Le Mans. The 330 P4 is a timeless masterpiece of innovation, performance, and racing excellence. So, of course, fits perfectly well with Lance Stroll. Packed with a 4.0 V12 engine, it delivers 450 horsepower at 8,000 RPM. Pair that with the Lucas fuel injection and a 5-speed manual gearbox, and you had a beast that could go from 0 to 100 in 5 seconds. That was exceptionally fast for its era. And now, here's the $70 million car. The Ferrari 250 GTO, a 3.0-litre V12 engine, 296 horsepower, a lightweight chassis, hitting a speed of 174 miles per hour was nothing for this mean machine from Ferrari. And also owned by Lance Stroll.
What the hell is even that?
But what makes this ride so damn expensive? Well, first, only 36 units were produced. And oh, here's a crazy fact. Back in the olden days, the buyer had to be approved by Enzo Ferrari himself before purchasing one. So I'm sure when he sees Lance driving it, he'll be happy, right? Well, technically, his father Lawrence Stroll is the one who owns these top 2 expensive cars. He purchased the 250 GTO car in 2013. This vehicle is one of only 36 units produced, making it one of the most coveted cars among collectors. And has many other cars too. Lawrence Stroll's passion for high-performance vehicles is enormous, which includes other notable models such as the 1958 Ferrari 250 Testarossa and the 1967 Ferrari 330 P4. So, safe to say, he's not messing around. And the next Stroll generation will preserve it perfectly, right? But guys, you know what else was brutal? The biggest racing disasters that made headlines. Like one collision that was so big, it blocked the entire track. Or the biggest racing disaster, which changed F1 forever. And I know you want to know more about this, so just click the video right here.